Yes, my friends, I am Professor Kumar and you are learning at Galaxy Online Learning, the YouTube channel of Galaxy Tutorials. Today we are looking at the chapter number 10, Circles, 10 CBSE, okay, and short chapter, but very important points are there. So we will go through each and every sum, okay, and I will explain all the theory in between the sums. Exercise 10.1. How many tangents can a circle have? Okay, I have a circle and I have to draw tangents. Millions I can draw. Millions. You see? Infinite. Cannot count. Okay, go and draw it. Tangent touches a circle in one point. Okay, that is the answer to this. A tangent to a circle intersects in one point. It cannot be a tangent if it does not touch at single point. Only one point it should touch. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points, but if it intersects in 2 points, it is called a secant. This is tangent, my friend, and this is secant. That is the difference between the two. A circle can have how many parallel tangents? So if I have already one tangent, wherever, you're drawing like this for example, I can only have one more, whichever direction you draw. One is already there, huh? So you can't say I will draw there, here. You draw parallel to that. Only 2 parallel tangents can be drawn to a circle. Then, common point of a tangent to the circle is called, what is this called? This is point of contact, where it touches. So these are the fill in the blank for 1 mark. What will come the exam? Please have a look. Okay, not difficult. Wait. Third question. A tangent PQ. PQ is a tangent. It touches at P. Radius is 5 centimeter, and OQ. OQ is 12 centimeter given. We have to find length PQ. We have to find length PQ. My friends, you can see this is a right angle triangle. Okay, this is 5, this is 12. We will use Pythagoras theorem, which you already studied in the previous chapter, and we will get root 119. So, root 119 is here. Answer is D. 1 mark. They have brought Pythagoras in the chapter circle. Okay, my friends? Let us look at sum number 4. Draw a circle and 2 lines parallel to lines such that one is a tangent and other is a secant. No problem, my friend. We will draw a circle. We will draw a tangent. Tangent touches at one point of contact C, and we will draw a secant which is parallel to it, and it will intersect it 2 points. You may name them anything, M and N. No problems. Okay, so and you write there that AB is the tangent and XY is the secant. Okay, please specify. Then only you will get 1 mark for the diagram. Okay, let's go next. Exercise 10.2. In 3 questions, we are like MCQ, so we will have a look at them. Same which we learned last time. Okay, length of that, now this time they are given as PQ 24 and given this is 25. We have to find OP, the radius of the circle. Okay, my friends, so again, right angle triangle. Okay, 24, 25. If you know triplet, then it is 7. Otherwise, you do by Pythagoras theorem. 1 mark. Don't have to solve. If you know the triplet, you can directly take the answer A. Don't have to write the step. If give justification is there, then it will come for 2 marks. Okay? If justification is not asked, which normally it is not asked, then you don't write justification. Please read the question carefully, see the marks. In this diagram, TP and TQ are 2 tangents. You can see. So that POQ is 110. This is given as 110. And angle PTQ, we have to find angle PQ. So what is this angle theta I am supposed to find? So let us start. First, tangent and radius are always perpendicular to each other. Tangent, radius, perpendicularity theorem. A tangent is always perpendicular to radius at the point of contact. So 90, 90 I already have. Now my friends, you know that this is a quadrilateral and total is 360 degrees. I already have 90 and 90, so I will minus 180 from it. I will get 180 left. And one is already 110. So my friend, 70 is the answer. 70. Okay? Very simply explained to you. Total of a quadrilateral 360, total of a triangle 180. Okay? And then you just minus that. Let us look at sum number 3, another MCQ. If tangents are inclined to each other by 80 degrees, now they have given us this angle. Okay? We are supposed to find this angle. Same method, same. 360, 90, 90. Okay? Tangent and radius are perpendicular to each other. So, 180 plus 180, sorry, 90 plus 90 plus 80. When you total, it will become, as you can see, and then you minus. As simple as that. Or my friends, you can take one triangle at a time, 90, 80, and call it 180 degrees. So you'll automatically get, from minusing that also, direct answer. Whichever method, new method is not required if it is not asked to justify. If asked to justify, you may write any method which you like. So answer comes 50. So I will choose A 50 for writing my answer. Fourth, I have a diameter. You see, I have a diameter. AB is the diameter. And I have tangents at the point of contact A and B. I have to prove that they are parallel. I have to prove PQ is parallel to RS. Most simple proof. First, let AB be the diameter. Let PQ and RS be the two tangents drawn at the points A and B. Radius is always perpendicular, so I get perpendicular, 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 perpendicular. I write 4 times. 90 degrees, 4 times. Okay? Now, we are knowing that this is 90 and this is 90, but these are alternate angles in the Z. Have a look at the Z. This is 90, this is 90. So, by alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. We have seen in the 8th standard, alternate angles. So simple. 2 marks. Sum number 5. We will use a negative method of proving because we don't know how to prove. We are honest. So we have 2 types of proof, one positive proof, one negative proof. We will say something, then say no, what we assumed is wrong, therefore what is written was correct. Let us see. Prove that perpendicular at the point of contact to a tangent passes through the center. Now here it passes through the center, we have to show. So first let AB be the tangent to the circle at point P. Till here we have no difference. We have to prove PQ, okay, passes through the point O. Now so we will say let it not pass through the point O. Okay, so join. Okay, so through O, draw a straight line CD parallel. Draw this line parallel to AB diameter. Okay. Now it intersects at R. You see, it will cut at R. This point it will cut. Okay. Now CD is parallel to AB. By construction, we have done. Okay. Therefore, angle ORP. Therefore, angle ORP is, okay, as you will see here, is equal to angle RPA. RPA. Okay. So we will get that, but natural if the lines are parallel. Okay. But we get ORP is 90 degrees. ORP is 90 degrees. Why? We've already seen, because it's parallel, straight line. So, sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. Okay? Now, that cannot be possible because a triangle cannot have two right angles. I can't have like this, right angle and then they will become triangle. Not possible. Therefore, what I am thinking is wrong. Therefore, it passes the point. Okay, negative proof. Because what I am thinking is not possible. So that's why what is written is correct. Negative proof. Second, length of a tangent at a distance 5 from the center is 4. 4, distance 5. Find the radius of a circle. Again, my friend, we will come back to Pythagoras. 3, 4, 5. If you have learned the triplet, you can directly write the answer. But no, this is a sum for 2 marks. You will write the steps and do by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, which you already learned. You can see, circle doesn't have much of circle. It has more of Pythagoras, more of logical reasoning. 2 concentric circles. Concentric means same center. Radius 3 and radius 5. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. I'll draw a chord. A second crosses the circle. It leaves a chord in the center. And I will find. And it touches here. Okay, it cuts outer, not the inner. Touches the inner. So it's a tangent for small, second for the big. And I'm supposed to find the length of the chord. I have to find length of the chord. Length of the chord means I have to find this is how much. Okay, my friends, tangent, radius, perpendicular, number 1. Now radius is 3, radius is 3. You don't have to bother. Radius is 5, side is 5. Radii are equal. So of course this will be 4. Triplet, you know. Or do by Pythagoras. This is 4, this is midpoint. Perpendicular from the center to chord bisects the chord. Okay, so this is also 4. So answer is 8. So simple. Remember once again, 3, 3, 5, 5. Pythagoras will give me 4. Double of 4 will give me 8. 2 theorems are required. Okay, 1. Okay, perpendicular from the center to a chord bisects a chord. So AP is equal to BP. So 4, 4 will become 8. And the secant is a tangent for it, and I can use Pythagoras theorem. Let us have a look. 8. A quadrilateral is given. Circumscribed, it is outside the circle, touching the circle. We have to prove AB plus CD. AB plus CD, two opposite tangents, is equal to AD plus BC, the other two opposite tangents. Sum of the length of the sides, which are tangents of opposite, are equal. We have to prove. First, DR and DS are congruent, my friends. This is congruent to this. Why? Tangent from an external point to a circle are congruent. Theorem. We've already learned theorems, my friend. Okay, so look at this that way. And again, AP is congruent to AS. Similarly, BP is congruent to BQ. Look at 4 different tangent pairs. And CR is congruent to CQ. Okay? 4 times we are looking like this. Then add all of it. When I add, they will become complete sides. This plus this will give me this. This plus this will give me this. Add all 4. Left hand side you add. Right hand side you add. Your answer is already there. 2 sides will of course make one full side. So DR plus RC will give me CD. And CQ plus BQ will give me BC. So you have to just substitute. So 2 marks for this sum in the exam. Okay, extremely simple, nothing great. Be very careful. Don't try dr and this is congruent. Don't try your stunts. Okay? Tangent from an external point to a circle are congruent. Next, in this figure, xy, okay, in this figure, xy and x dash y dash are two parallel tangents. And another tangent AB, we have got another tangent, okay, here, AB, which is touching it at C, okay, and cuts at B. Prove that angle AOB is 90 degrees. I am supposed to prove angle AOB is 90. I have to prove this as 90 degrees. My friends, first join O and C. Okay, we need that perpendicular. Okay, then triangle OPA. OPA. I'm shading the triangle for you, my friends. OPA. An angle OCA. OCA. See these two triangles only, my friends. AP is equal to AC. Tangents from an external point to the circle are congruent. AO is equal to AO. I'll just remove the shading so that becomes easy for you to see. AO, reflexivity, common side. Therefore, triangles are congruent and therefore angle POA. So this angle is congruent to this angle. Simple, my friends. Now take these two triangles. Take these two triangles. Similarly, we will get like this. Okay? Now, POQ is the diameter. POQ is the diameter. That is not construction. Construction is AB. Okay? So, it is a straight line. So, therefore, when I add all the angles, angle POA, angle COA, and COB, so 90 plus 90 will give me 180. Okay? And I'll get 180. Now, because they are equal, I've already written an equal, and I've already equal, I will double them. So, double of half, these are equal. So, I take double of this and double of this. So, signal will be 90. And that signal is AOB. Again, I remind you, my friends, first, okay, take upper two triangles. Take triangles 1 and 2. Then take triangles 3 and 4. Okay, prove angles are equal. Okay, and then use the property, triangle property, that they are one, when you add straight line is 180 degrees. Remember, 9th standard, 8th standard, we have diagrams like this, and A, B, C, A plus B plus C is 180 degrees. This is how we used to write. There are 4 now, so 4, C and D. Okay, favorite diagram of ours in the 8th standard. Okay, so learn to see, otherwise it's not difficult. So remember, no new thing has come. All old things only we are using. That's why I was keep telling you that 8, 9 have to be powerful. You reach 10th, somehow it will not help you directly. Then, prove that angle between the two tangents drawn from external point is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact at the center. I have to show in my diagram angle APB, this angle, plus angle BOA is 180 degrees. Basically, this is what he is trying to tell me, and I am going to prove that. Take a circle, let the center be O, let P be the external point, draw two tangents PA, PB from that external point. Rule, we can see that PA is equal to PB because tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. Now, BO is the radius and OA is the radius. BO is equal to OA. Okay. Now, OA is perpendicular. It is perpendicular to this. And this is perpendicular to this. Okay. Now, sum of the 4 angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. 2 are 90. So remaining 2 has to be 180 degrees, 90 plus 90. We have already done the sum. You just change the diagram and the labeling. Same to same sum we have to do. Okay, now they write it like a theorem, and that time it was like a sum. Again, I remind you, my friends, this is tangent, this is radius, 90 degrees. Tangent, radius, 90 degrees. Any quadrilateral, 360 degrees. Remove 180 from it, automatically 180 will be left. That is how we have to do. Okay? And what they ask you, write it in words. If you don't write, half mark will go. They didn't tell you, show that proof. They said, prove that. You have to write the proof, hence proof. Okay? Now, we have to show that a parallelogram means opposite sides are congruent. And it is drawn circumscribing a circle, outside the circle, touching it one point. It is a rhombus, we have to prove. First, it is a parallelogram, they have told us. Therefore, AB, so the whole, this AB, okay, will be equal to this, and this side will be equal to this side. That is our step number 1. Okay, tangents to a circle. Next, we will say that this is congruent to this. Tangents drawn from external point to the circle are congruent, and this is congruent to this. This is congruent to this, my friend, and this is congruent to this, my friends. You see? Now, when I add them up, I will get 2AB is equal to 2BC. Therefore, AB is equal to BC. And then we have CD is equal to DS similarly. All are equal, it is a rhombus. We have not proved 90 degrees. We have not proved this is 90 degrees. So we can't call it square. Okay, all 4 sides are congruent, it is a rhombus. Till the angle is proved to be 90, we cannot prove, and they will not ask us to prove also. So we can't do more proof than what is asked. Okay, so that's why it is a rhombus. 12th question. A triangle is drawn, now circumscribing a circle. So 3 points of contact are there. And they have given us the length of 8, 6. You can see in the diagram, I have labeled it. And we have written, we don't know, x. Okay. Now, remember, 6 is equal to 6 because tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. 8 is equal to 8, x is equal to x. Automatically. Now, we see that we will write let A is equal to F equal to X. They have not told us a third. We have to assume. Now, we know that the total will be X plus 8. This will be X plus 6. Remember the total? You will have to add total. And this will, as you can see, my friend, will be 14. And my friends, you know the theorem which troubled you so much in 8th, Heron's formula. Area of triangle is root of S. S is supposed to be subperimeter, semi-perimeter. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So you multiply 1, 2, 3, 4 and take out the square. Heron's formula. Open your book and read. 8th standard. Okay, substitute everything into it. Okay, we have substituted all the values. Okay, and we've got also area of triangle ABC is twice the area of this plus twice the area of this plus twice the area of this. There are 2. So I'll find 1, I'll double it. I'll find 1, I'll double it. I'll find 1, I will double it. I can do by that method also. Okay. So, I will substitute the values in that also. Now, area can't change by Heron's formula or by half base into height, whatever you are using. Area can't change. Okay? So, we will put both the areas as equal. To remove the square root, we will square, then the square root will disappear, and then we will solve and we will get the answer. After that is algebra. Linear equation in one variable. I remind you once again, my friends. First, we find sides like this by adding. Okay? Then we find the semi-perimeter. Then we use Heron's formula by substituting. I've written all the steps for you. Or I can, instead of all this nonsense, I can find 3 triangles and then double it. Okay? Okay, I can find 1 triangle and I can double it. And then I can find 1 triangle and double it. So 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. So I can see it like this also. I add all that, I will get a triangle area. And both the area can't change. Because formula change, you can't change the formula. Sides are same. So I will make them equal. To remove the root, I will square it. And then it's plain algebra. Okay? This is how to do the sum. Please pause the video. Note everything down in the notebook. Learn. There's no hurry. All tricks and tips I am teaching you. We have to prove opposite sides of a quadrilateral drawn outside the circle touching it at one points subtend supplementary angles at the center. Okay? We have to prove AOB, this angle plus this angle is 180 degrees and this angle is 180 degrees. Anyone. And similarly the other one will be proved. You don't have to prove 2 times. Okay? So this is what we will see. First, it's a quadrilateral. Now take triangle OAP. Okay? OAP. I will take triangle number 1. Okay? And, or you know very well now, in triangle AOP and AOS, 1 and 8, I will get angle 1 is equal to angle 8. How? Radius equal, common side we have already seen. Okay, and the earlier sum. So 1 is equal to 8 we will get. Similarly, I will get 2 is equal to 3 in the triangle 2 and 3, angle 2. Huh? And in the third one, I will get 5 is equal to 4. And here I will get 6 is equal to 7, similarly. Okay? So learn the triangles how I am showing you. Then you add all these angles. When you add, you know a circle is 360 degrees. You don't have to doubt. And then, my friend, because angles are equal, you double them. And when you divide by 2, you will get 180 degrees, 4 angles. All 8 are 360. They are pairs. So divide by 2. For 4 are 180 degrees. Okay? So this is how we are proving. And because they are halves, when I add them, I will get full angles. We don't prove 2 times. We say the other are also similar. We don't only take half at a time. We don't take all. Okay? Be very careful. We don't have to go on proving. See the mark won't give you more than 3 marks. Okay? So we don't do 30 steps. Please write what is asked. Hence, proved. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? Yes, my friends? All done? Checked? Difficulty? Anything? Any questions? If you still can't understand, please get back. Okay? Phone. You got a phone number there. Okay? WhatsApp group. You're there. If you're new, you phone. Get to us. We will explain it to you. We'll write more steps for you if you want. Make it simpler for you to form. We'll shade a color diagram and show you if you want. Please register, collect your study pack. As I told you, study pack 6 is getting ready. Okay? Which will contain all these solutions which I wrote on the board. With more steps, of course. And practice exercise, assignment exercise 1, practice exercise 2, assignment 2, and a past paper question exercise 3, and then you give a test. That is more than sufficient to score 100 and 100. Friends, last year our result was wonderful. Our average was 93 marks in maths, okay? Average of 35 students. So please practice hard. Kindly subscribe to the bell icon so that you immediately get notification. We are immediately putting the lectures as soon as first we make these slides for you so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay? Instead of those long pages which we write, we condense some steps so that you can remember important steps. We teach you tips and tricks which we can't do there. Okay? Because we know that distant learning has to be done. Okay? Please clarify the difficulty. Don't sit on the difficulty. Video is not God. Hopefully, we will be able to see each other. But till then, we should not waste time. Okay? We should use the time fruitfully. Okay? Thank you.